Wapol has got his military men pointing rifles at Hiriluk, and he's just gloating about how stupid he is to fall into his trap. Hiriluk just collapses on the ground and says, thank God no one's sick. I'm just happy that no one was actually sick this whole time. Wapol orders them to shoot, and at this moment, the most famous line from Dr. Hiriluk is delivered. Hiriluk takes out a sake cup and he delivers these lines. You can't kill me. When does a man die? Is it when he's shot in the heart with a pistol? No. When he's struck with a deadly disease? No. When he eats soup made from a deadly mushroom? No. It's when he's forgotten. I may disappear, but my dream will live on. He goes on to say, well, first off,
there is a reason that the fight choreographer is doing the Hiriluk flashback.
Yes. Listen, dog. Hiriluk, I feel that nigga, man. If I can get real for a minute here, y'all. I know this is a goofy ass podcast. We talk about One Piece, a goofy ass anime, but sometimes anime say some real shit, and this is one of those real shit moments for me, especially because I'm growing up, I have a chronic illness, and so I've thought about death a lot, about what happens if my chronic illness kills me. And I remember reading or watching this scene from One Piece and hearing Hiriluk say this. And that changed my whole perspective on death and on life. Hiriluk basically passed down his will to his little son Chopper. And because of that, it doesn't matter if he dies, because he'll never be forgotten. And I just felt that on a personal level, bro. Like, I know that even if I'm dead and gone, I made an impact on my friends and my family so that I will never be forgotten, This is
like the best arc of One Piece so far that we have read, and I think part of that is just that it's about doctors, and as Hiriluk mentions over and over again, being a doctor is kind of inherently a selfless act because your entire life is in service to others. And that's why he wants to be a doctor, even though he's so bad at it. And this is just a man who does bad things and hurts people with him doing bad medicine. But he also hurts people actively by stealing from them and burning. He burned a guy's house down at one point, right? Mm-hmm. But he's still so filled with kindness and love for the human species. Mm-hmm. And I respect that so deeply, that there's this character here who looks at all this unjust stuff that's happening in this kingdom, and he even says, don't blame the people, don't blame the administration, don't even blame the king. It's not really about him. It's about the society that he lives in and how it's made him, it's made him evil. But, it's not really his fault, and we should still treat him with kindness because, that's the good thing to do.
Yep.
And this coming from a thief who burned someone's house down not very long ago is the cognitive dissonance that I really respect out of One Piece. This is the only series I think you can really do that in, and it, hits hard. It always hits home so good.
Hiriluk is that dude, right? He is that dude. He was a good dad to Chopper, and he was real. He always kept it real. He always tried to help, even though he didn't really end up helping a lot of the times. But his heart was in the right place. And also, when he mentions the deadly mushroom, he knows that Chopper fed him the deadly mushroom. He knows. And he gladly ate it and said, bro, you're gonna be the best doctor ever, before he left the house. Right? And I'm living proof of that.
Yeah, because Chopper went out of his way and severely hurt himself for the sake of his father, even though he didn't quite understand that, this was not going to help. He had the right spirit.
Mm-hmm. Just like him.
But also, like Kuroha points out, you cannot cure someone with kindness alone. You do need expertise and experience.